If you aren't consciously creating a brand, you are not going to move up. In a company, in your own company, with your clients, what is a brand? A brand is the power to influence somebody before you open your mouth. I want you to understand the power of a brand. Even if you don't own a business, you have a brand with your kids. Parents will come to me all the time and they'll say, hey, would you tell my kid to stop doing this or doing that? And I go, well, yeah, I'd be willing to, but why? Because he'll listen to you. Because he loves you. And I said, well, really? I said, well, why doesn't he listen to you? Because your brand is you change your mind, or your brand is you don't hold the standard. Brand influences everyone. So you must become conscious of a brand. And your brand even influences you. You can change your own brand. If you want to change and get any new result, you want to lose weight, you want to make more money, you want to attract someone, you want to revitalize a relationship with more passion where it doesn't feel like it, you want to influence your kids, any new result requires a new action. New actions, though, can feel hard to do sometimes. But they only feel hard to do because you're not in the right state. See, if you think, I don't know, I always procrastinate, it never works, and that's your identity. Identity is another word for brand. You're going to procrastinate all the time. But if you develop a belief that says, no, I find the way, I always find the way, I kick ass, I take names, and you do that enough till you believe it, that's your brand in your mind, you will step up, you will follow through, you will not put it off. So if you want to get a new result, you need new action. Don't work on the action. That takes willpower. I have a lot of willpower. I bet you do too, or you wouldn't be in a place like this. However, there's a limit to willpower for anyone, but there's no limit when you're in state. It just flows. So how much of you we experience is based on your state. So what we want to learn is to put ourselves in those states. Put yourself in the right state, dieting's easy. Put yourself in the wrong state, you're wasting your time. Nothing's going to change. The number one way to change your state is to change what we call your physiology. Physiology is a big word for how you use your physical body, the way you move, the way you breathe, the tone of your voice, the tempo. All of those things change your biochemistry like that. And when you do it, it'll change your state. So if a person's in this state, okay, yeah, all right. You know it's not going to happen. If they're in this state saying, move, you know it's happening. That change in the shoulders, that change in the breath, that change in movement, that change in the voice changes everything that fast. When you change the body radically, not a little change, a radical change, your whole state changes, your behavior will change, and your results will change.